From last night, or did you just talk? I just talked to everybody. Okay. If you guys want them, at least the starting point. I'll read them out loud for everybody.
Okay. Ready.
Okay, starting with Johnny.
15.
14 for Karosh. 14 for Dee. 14 for me. 15 for Ariana. 17 for Regine.
17.
17.
Okay.
12 for Amy Dunlap. 16 for Annie. 16 for Don Cousins. 17 for Michael Cousins. 14 for Nikki. 16 for Ricky. 16 for Thomas. 14 for Marvin. 15 for Armin. 16 for Buddy. 13 for Carl. And 14 for Tim.
Thank you.
You're welcome. At least that's what they're saying.
Hey, it will start out.
It at least gets you in the ballpark.
Yeah,
You're not like, oh, so-and-so is 18. Thanks, you guys. And we can't obviously see you, but you guys are going to text us if you need us.
Yeah, at least you're in the sun.
Yeah, in the sun, the sun.
Yeah, it's really loud for us down there. Like, we're right below the speakers and stuff.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the 2019 Open North American
Championship. This year, our race is dedicated to the memory of Lester Earhart. I think just about everybody in the dog mushing community knew Lester for many years, man, and this race. Success. A lot of kids and children running around. Lester passed away last September.
Lester was involved in quite a few different things in Alaska. He was the traditional chief of Tanana when he passed away this past fall, but he served in quite a few different capacities also over the years. Lester was on the Tanana City Council for more than 25 years, supporting the city of Tanana. He was also on the Tanana Traditional Council for quite a few years. He was on the board of directors for Tozitno Limited. He also served as a chief from Denakanaga. I think that
very high honor and well earned by Lester. He also served on the State Fish and Game Assistance Advisor, and he was a charter member of the Yukon Drainage Fisheries Association. Enjoyed life.
And he put his heart and soul into just about everything he did. He enjoyed playing music. He played the fiddle and the guitar. He played John, who's racing this weekend in the Tanana band. He even played for Open North American Banquet before. So we're sad that Lester has passed on, and we're dedicating the race this year in memory of Lester Earhart from Tanana. Takes a lot of folks to put a dog race on like this. I want to say a big shout out and a thank you to the Alaska Trappers Association. They miss all the thank yous we give when they're out on the trail because these guys are on their snowmobiles,
cruising around the trail, encouraging us and other critters to go somewhere else during our race, making sure everything's in order out on the trail. And we really appreciate the support from the Alaska Trappers. Thank you guys for coming out once again, doing this. I don't know how many years. I've only been announcing for 39 years. hours now. This I just figured that out when I was going to the draw the other night. And you guys have been shooting trail floor that I would be doing PA announcing. So over 40 years, I'm sure, with Alaska Trappers. Thank you, guys.
We want to thank the
Trappers
Association,
all of the crews from the dog district every spring take care of these races. One of the fun Americans having live radio coverage. Not every race has checkpoints along the trail with live coverage. We have the courtesy of KFAR 660 on the AM dial. Michael Dukes is here with his crew, and we thank them for participating. Also, using those checkpoint times, we keep track of those on the timing board right in front of the time tower here. So if you're not writing the times down that you're getting from around the trail, you can check the timing board. If you miss a few, check out the timing board right in the base of the time tower here. It's Carol King who's in charge of the time board. I would tell you she's been at this about 30-some years also, keeping track on the time board, but I don't know how you can do this for 30 years when you're only 29 years old, but anyway. Thanks to Carol King and your crew down there. Thanks to Alaska Transfers and Design. They printed us some new plates, which they have to do last minute, obviously, because we don't know all the drivers that are going to be raced at the last minute. But they gave us new name plates this year, thanks to Alaska Transfers and Design. Thanks also to Dateline for printing the timesheets. If you don't have a timesheet, they are available on the stage right in front of the timing board. The stage courtesy of AUP. AUP for being part of the Open North American Business timing. The time sheets are the pick up the time sheet. You can write down the checkpoint times from around the trail as we get those back. If they are 660. Thanks to the whole timing board crew, not just Carol King, but has quite a few years.
And thanks to Paula Cenero
and Karen Minash for helping support getting all of the timing board together. A huge thank you to AU 660, all the checkpoint people out on the trail, the whole radio crew. It takes quite a few. And Paula Cenero there with Michael Dukes helping with some color commentary as we go. Thanks to Auto Trinity Design for helping us with the new timing board. You can tell it's spiffed up a little bit from previous years. They're using it a little this year. Courtesy of Auto Trinity Design with some material to help do the work on that. Quite a few people in the Alaska Dog Mushers family coming together for all the races all year long, and then especially here for the Open North American Championship. Also sponsoring bibs this weekend. A number of different local businesses have chipped in to help get some prize money to all of the bibs. Sponsors include the Fairbanks Smart Store World, the City of Fairbanks, and GCI, of course, and the Pet Food, Midnight Sun Kennel, KFAR, in Suites, Bring On Inwood, the Canaanite Conference, the Candlewood Suites, Caribou Creek Dog Food, Fairbanks Floor Customs, Maple Veterinary Hospital, Mac Federal Credit Union,
Junior Doctors Association, also a sponsor and bib this weekend, and Sourdough Fuel, and Alaska Universal Productions, AUP, our sound people, Mushing Magazine, and Alaska Live, all bib sponsors this weekend, helping us get this race put together. Up in the time tower, we've already heard
20 minutes until race time. Our chief timer, and there she is again, telling us we got 20 minutes. The key for some of the Trappers Association folks to wear, so we can get things ready for the first team going out. Also in the time tower, Gareth Earhart is helping keep track all the time, so we have everybody accurate. One of the most important things, obviously, here, keeping everything tracked of what's going on on. So thanks to Shannon and Dave Earhart in the time tower.
If there are sled loaders that were lined up, sled loaders can start meeting at the start line. Yeah, actually probably 10 minutes, but sled loaders can start gathering towards the start line, please.
So all year long, folks from our community help us out. You probably recognize the names when we went through the bids and the sponsorships thereof. Also, thanks to the Foundation Health Partners, the Bonda Kennels and Big Rays, Nash Auctions, and Casey Thompson Photography, and Nomadic Stars, and Golden Heart Veterinary Services, all sponsoring races and activities from the Alaska Dog Mushers Association year-round. So thanks to all of those folks. We will be holding the number 1 start position. Going out first for us in memory of Lester Earhart. We will have Lester Earhart starting first for us this weekend. First on the trail, first in our hearts. We look back at all the things Lester accomplished for us over the years. A great guy, and we're honored to have him lead our race this weekend, going out number 1. And how ironic it is that going out number 2 will be John Earhart, the son of Lester Earhart, part of the Earhart Mushing family. So we're keeping the Earhart family up front, going out first and second this weekend. A little more updates as the teams hit the trail. It is toasty warm. I kind of like sunshine and spring in Fairbanks. It's pretty nice. A little warm for the critters on the trail, especially on Sunday. Extra mileage involved in the race, but that's why, once again, for spectators, if you're just showing up today, tomorrow, make sure you're here an hour earlier. Tomorrow is going to start at noon. We're starting 1 hour earlier. I think everybody in interior Alaska knows the days warm up fast, in spring in particular, and we want to get the dogs out on the trail it's a little bit cooler anyway. The highs tomorrow and Sunday are going to be in the mid-40s, 46, the upper 40s on Sunday. So we want to make things as comfortable as we can for all of the racers. So we'll start at noon on Saturday and Sunday.
Hey folks, this is Steve with Alaska Live. We're going to be going to the start line here in about 10 minutes, so you can see some of the setup there at the start line. I do apologize for the audio coming from that tower. They're using a wireless mic that tends to break up the frequency a little bit, so I apologize for that. We're going to work on correcting that. The start down announcer is using a wired line, so that should make a difference for us. She should come in crystal clear, but that wireless mic is kind of messing with our system right now. In any case, I'm going to return back to the tower for you. You can listen to them, and again, we'll be at the start line in about 10 minutes, and you can watch the beginning of the race.
This is the granddaddy of them all. It brings the champions from everywhere, and as
these drivers come up to the start, we will be giving a little bit of information about the racing record in this year and previous years. There are many champions in the field here, not only North American champions, but champions this year from other races. The full-on champion here, and the stage stop champion is here. We've got champions from all around the United States and Canada lined up. And we're going to find out who's the best in North America. This is the North American Championship. The granddaddy of them all, 20 miles today, 20 miles tomorrow. And then we're going to bump it up to almost 30 miles.
15 minutes until race time, 15 minutes.
30 miles on Sunday, so it's a heck of a test for a dog team, a fast trail and a lot of miles. That's dog racing in the spring in Alaska, and we're glad you're here to enjoy. We're certainly enjoying things here, baking in the sunshine in the time tower. I think I'm medium rare already from the sun beaming in here.
We have 19 teams lined up. Bid number 1 is being held for Lester Earhart Sr. He will go on the trail at 1 o'clock with his countdown. Following 2 minutes after him, the first actual team on the line will be bid number 2, John Earhart. 3, Karush Parteau. 4, Guy Gerard. 5, Lena Streeper. 6, Arian Jasmine. 7, Regine Therian. 8, Amy Dunlap. 9, Annie Malo.
Malo or Mallow?
Mallow. 10, Don Cousins. 11, Michael Tetzner. 12, Nikki Sale. 13, Ricky Taylor. 14, Thomas Moore. 15, Marvin Cockbrine. 16, Armin Johnson. 17, Buddy Streeper. 18, Carl Knutson. And our final team on the trail today will be 19, Ken Chizik.
You know, my glasses get dark, and then I have to wear readers and I wear my contacts. I said, I'll just wear my glasses, I'll wear my sunglasses and readers.
Cool down in here some.
Yeah, we don't want to finish Carl.
No, I'm trying to cool down in here some.
That's all right.
Hey,
We're good.
it's better in here.
I need a fan. I need a fan. And that leader beats us down.
Lots of tradition here at the Alaska Dog Mushers Association, the Jeff Studdard Race Grounds. One of our traditions is directly underneath the polka dot hat that's wandering around here. The polka dot hat belongs to our race marshal, Mike McCowan, out there in the middle of the holding area. He's a good target if you want to throw snowballs. He's right in the center there of the holding area. The polka dot hat, can't miss him. The snow isn't quite warm enough for good packing, so I don't know if we can hit him from here. But anyway, Mike McCowan's back here. This is about his 38th year doing this, so pretty soon he's going to get it right. He's still practicing. Our race marshal, we all love him. Mike McCowan, thanks for coming into town. Big drive from eastern parts of the interior.
Coming up on 10 minutes, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark, 10 minutes until race time. 10 minutes. Sled holders to the start line, please. Sled holders to the start line.
that, Carl? Arctic carbonate. It's selling
The
food.
pepper. Like the pepper.
They're selling food inside the mushroom hall. And I don't know what's in the tent. And our merchandise is being sold in the tent.
We'll be having teams launching here real soon as you're wandering around. There is food available inside the Mushers Hall as well as in the big white tent. Also, the Alaska Dog Mushers Association has their merchandise tent inside the big tent. Might want to check that out. They've got all kinds of good stuff. Proceeds all help the Alaska Dog Mushers Association, so check that out while you're here. If you're from out of town, take a souvenir home. Show them you were at the Open North American in 2019. There's also raffle tickets, and I think they've got some unit pools going on in there also at the Alaska Dog Mushers merchandise table. So check out everything that's available inside the big white tent as you wander around today. We'll be starting teams here in just a few minutes. Got quite a collection of drivers here this year, and we have 4 of the drivers, or 5 of the drivers, are first time out in the Open North American. So we welcome the first timers, our rookies, to the trail, maybe rookies to the trail, certainly in the dog mushing world. They're champions in the